Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome on in. I am Ginger, and I am having a great time reacting to some good tunes. Today I've been waiting. I know a lot of people have been waiting for Tom MacDonald's new release, and today we have it. Came out this morning while I was at work, and now I'm home to review this song. It is, like I said, Tom MacDonald, and he is with Adam Calhoun and with Dax. I'm a little bit familiar with Dax, and I really do like him, so that's good. I'm definitely familiar with Tom MacDonald, and I go back and forth with some rap. I dig some, and some not so much, but I definitely dig what Tom MacDonald's been laying down since I've known about him anyway, so he's pretty awesome. I'm really excited to see this video. Check it out. See what it's all about. Tom never seems to let down, disappoint, and I'm going to guess it's going to be the same here. So let's just get going. Let's get moving. Here we go.
In the truck, 10 of my buddies are already drunk. We don't go nowhere that doesn't have liquor and cigarettes. Riding mechanical bulls in the club. We like to hunt, leave with a gun. Come back tomorrow, we covered in blood with a bucket of guts. We all tough for the f***, we pop in the clutch, we ain't stuck in the mud. I'm the white boy with the baseball bat, bunch of face tattoos and a NASCAR hat. In a backyard like scrap yard, got a glass jar full of tobacco that's blacker than asphalt. Rolling with hundreds of crackers who acting like animals, they cannot handle their alcohol. We the white boys from the backwoods and the bad hoods in the trailer park trash that pack guns. When I was younger, they taught me to struggle and hustle like 200 bikers, and they were my brothers. We coming for blood and you running for cover, addicted to drugs in the gutter and drunker than anyone leaving the club. We go dumber than thugs, we got mullets and putters and multiple gunners that come in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll never recover.
Woo! I bet he does need a breath after that. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to some of that stuff, because that was some pretty... He laid down some stuff right there, and I'm not sure I caught it all, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, that was pretty awesome, though. I'm gonna pop back just a little bit. But, wow. I don't know how he does that. I guess just a lot of
boys from the backwoods and the bad hoods in the trailer park trash that pack guns. When I was younger, they taught me to struggle and hustle like 200 bikers, and they were my brothers. We coming for blood and you running for cover, addicted to drugs in the gutter and drunker than anyone leaving the club. We go dumber than thugs. We got mullets and putters and multiple gunners that come in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll never recover. Chain smoking, my lungs hurt, my neck red, got sunburns. Bumping Eminem, we all know the words. Bunch of white boys flipping hella birds. Hillbilly really don't care if you like them. Little bit of moonshine fire inside them. Kill him in a minute, don't care who's fighting. You don't wanna trip on the kids of Vikings. Camo and mullets and cowboy hats out in public. Got ammo stashed.
Oh, I love that change. That's a good change. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's go back just a little bit and catch that. Ready for that smooth change?
Who's fighting? You don't want to trip on the kids of Vikings. Camo and mullets and cowboy hats out in public. Got ammo stashed in my cousins and cashing addicts and cupboards. They all diss and we don't listen. Can't hear it no more. We gone fishing, they gone missing. I told y'all before. I be on some white people hanging out the window of a truck.
Dax face.
White people. Every time they see me pulling
Look at Dax.
Be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Jumping out the plane, no parachute, so I'ma get the sooner. I ain't learned from school, always ditch Ferris Bueller. Screw your little truck, my square body over there's cooler. Every white boy riding with me over there, shooters. I'm the white boy with the Mossberg pump. Sit shotgun, but I pop the truck. The Northern, I'm monster off the jump. I'm up, I rock a lots of guns. This ain't soccer, but watch them run. Shoot him in the lung, need oxygen. Huffing blood like he up and does. Talk too much till his coughing shuns. I'm never gonna back up too much ammo. We got hammered, used to battle. Had my fights right on the gravel. Back in the day, we used to handle like men, but now we're canceled. Look at us like states for cancer. Look at them like pull your pants on. Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Looked up to dudes with tattoos and rap music, bad moves and abuse in my past, acting stupid. I use the bad news for the gas to keep moving.
You hear what they're talking about? They're talking about looking up to, I guess, kids looking up to stuff that isn't so good. And I gotta go back and listen to that. Hang on for a second. Let me hear some of that, some more of that. We gotta listen to that one again.
Had my fights right on the gravel. Back in the day, we used to handle like men, but now we're canceled. Look at us like states for cancer. Look at them like pull your pants on. Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Looked up to dudes with tattoos and rap music, bad moves and abuse in my past, acting stupid. I use the bad news for the gas to keep moving.
Okay. So I don't know that it's necessarily about kids looking up to bad stuff, but they're talking about dudes with tattoos and rap music, which isn't necessarily bad, but they're talking about using bad news to control kind of the mentality and the mindset, and kind of like a, I don't know, trauma-based mind control kind of thing. There's always bad news out there to control us. Let's see.
I made it where I'm at, now you rather see me losing. All my guys got tattoos on
I made it, and now you want to see me losing.
the face, they did the time, they got jammed. What the hell's a blue check? They ain't got no Instagram. Ask around, everyone knows. They might think that I care, but I don't. I'll be on some
White people hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a White people, every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Yes, segregated,
Facts.
but I'm still in the mix. I've been with Timer before he got canceled for speaking the truth about the world and exposing it for what it actually is. I see race as an issue, I'm running it back to the government.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to race issues running back to the government. Yes, they're the ones that perpetrate all this. I mean, there's, like I said in a couple previous video, there are always jerks out there who are going to be it. But this race baiting stuff is so from the government does this to keep us divided. I want to go back and hear that again.
Yes, segregated, but I'm still in the mix. I've been with Timer before he got canceled for speaking the truth about the world and exposing it for what it actually is. I see race as an issue, I'm running it back to the government to tell them this is a democratic, liberated, conservative, patriarchy dipped in action, affirmative hit song. Bet they still cut me a check. State that I'm in as my mind is way deeper than color. I ain't think I'm blue versus red. I'm in control, conceal that I'm carrying more than you know. One in the chamber that's ready to blow. Right at you push through clear and you won't. I'ma keep praying that you get exposed. I promise. I'm not abiding by rule that you set for me. I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually, I'm pissed, but won't let that be my identity. So on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies. Just say you're sorry and talk to me nice. This is comedic. If you get offended, that's a reflection of your own life and how you failed to live it right. So it's not black versus white, it's wrong versus right. Cause color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into. Generational curses that get undone once we undo moves. See life from a different view, beyond our own skewed, manipulated by the news. Crude, true things they use to confuse the...
Wow. Yes. Manipulated by the news. They do confuse us. They work to confuse us for sure. And he said something in there about breaking out of the ancestral, patterns of stuff and being able to come out and look at things with your own eyes and think with your own brain instead of being told what to think and manipulated by the news and controlled by trauma-based information and just bad news and garbage. I love that. I absolutely love that. I gotta go back. Just do.
My identity, so on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies. Just say you're sorry and talk to me nice. This is comedic. If you get offended, that's a reflection of your own life and how you failed to live it right. So it's not black versus white, it's wrong versus right. Cause color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into. Generational curses that get undone once we undo moves. See life from a different view, beyond our own skewed, manipulated by the news. Crude, true things they use to confuse the masses. Put us in social classes, separated by percentages, rates for taxes, income brackets, clothes, cars, shoes, size of asses. I bet they're trying to blackmail me once I black out on these demographics and push past the stereotypical average and get blackballed and they cut all my traffic.
Oh my God, he
Facts.
be on some black people hanging out the window of the trunk, screaming, I don't give a black people.
I love that accent.
Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Shoo. All right, guys. That was fire. That was fire. Yeah, first of all, the music was great. Okay, I loved it. I loved the music. It was really good. Lyrics were incredible. I definitely am going to have to go back. I'm not going to pretend like I absorbed all those lyrics. I didn't. They were coming at you like rapid fire, right? Coming in hot. And yeah, I'm going to have to get them written on a piece of paper, like print them out or something so I can really take a look. But from what I caught, and those were facts. Now, each one of them had a really good part, and they all nailed it. I mean, Tom, he came out just on fire right from the very, very beginning. And again, like I said earlier, I don't know how he does that. I don't know how any of these guys do that, but that's because I'm not good at it. So, but they certainly are, and had me moving. Loved it, loved it. I love the message of this song. Heard a lot about what I think I heard a lot about is stereotypes and how we judge people based on stereotypes and how we're controlled by those stereotypes. And they can't control us if we don't buy into that stuff, right? If we don't allow it, they can't do it. So we have the power to not be divided. That's just, if we believe what other people say or trying to tell us, not other people, but like the news and stuff, and sometimes other people, I guess, but just trying to influence you to hate other people or judge other people and just putting this wedge between us. We don't need that. We are at a very, very shaky time right now. We have got to come together. We've got to. Because we got a whole bunch of people up there that are doing some god-awful things and do not have good intentions. So I'm trying to think of what else he said that I wanted to reflect on. I think he said something about hoping that people get exposed. If I caught that correctly, I definitely hope that a lot of the stuff gets exposed. It's about time, right? It's definitely time. And I really liked what he said about being offended. I mean, basically, it is a choice whether you are offended. You actually have to give enough meaning to what somebody says about you or to you to get offended. You have that power. And lots of people walk around offended, playing that victim mindset, victimhood, and that is a dead-end street. You know, when you do that, you are powerless. It's when we take responsibility for what we do in our own lives and how we choose to look at people through our own lens, not what we're told to think. Yeah, I mean, that basically comes down to our choice is to be offended or not. And it isn't about black versus white. It isn't about any of that kind of stuff, right? It's about right versus wrong. It doesn't matter what color you are, what race, religion, sex, gender, whatever that you are. It's how you treat people. And I love it when he went into that one part in Dax went into the part in his section of the song where he was talking about there's so many things that we're being split apart by, and they're based on things that we have no control over. We don't have control over the color of our skin or what religion we were raised up in or who our parents are, where we were born. We don't have that. We don't have control over that. It's not like we can put an order in, oh, you know, I want to be born like this and this and this. That's not what we have control over. So why are we judging people over that kind of thing? And truthfully, I don't know that a lot of us really do, but that's a narrative that's being pushed, and that's ridiculous. Either you're a good person or you're a bad person. Either you treat people well or you don't. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Either you're a jackass or you're not. That's how we should not necessarily judge people, but decide how we allow them into our lives. And again, you know, it's our own personal responsibility on how we interact with people and what we decide to believe. So exert that power and think for yourself. I really love this song. I just really, really do. I think it's an important tune. I hope it hits people in a way that makes them kind of reflect and think. I think a lot of people kind of know this is what the game is anyway. So I enjoyed it. I loved the music of it. I really, really did. I really did. Yet again, Tom MacDonald, Adam Calhoun, and now Dax with them. They just crushed it. Spittin' facts. Definitely a fire song. Loved it very much, and I hope you did too. If you like what you hear, please consider liking, sharing if you feel so inclined, and subscribing would be really helpful. I'm just a few subscribers away from 500. It's not necessarily a goal, but it's pretty cool. And I'm a new channel growing, so I would appreciate that very much if you would consider doing that. In the meantime, go out there, take care of each other. We have so much more in common than we do that's not in common. We're so much more alike than we are different. We really, truly are. So go out there, take care of each other, and above all else, stay free. Peace.